Hey guys, 460 style here today. Today, you see my medium downrange. I keep forgetting which side to go with the camera here. Sorry guys. All right, I got two calibers that you don't hear a lot about. Um, there's plenty of people who have these calibers. Hunters, not so much carry, but protection in like grizz country. At least one caliber they use for like grizz country and bush pilots and plains of Africa and that whole jazz about protection and carrying big calibers in the woods. Um, we'll shoot and we'll talk about it. Here we go, 460 style. Hold on, I need a sip first. All right, let's go down range and see what happened here. Oh my God. That one's pretty cool. This one here, I got tons of BBs. As you know, the first one was a shotgun. The other one was my 460, but I didn't shoot a 460 though. Even that's still not as popular as like the 500 Magnum, my 460. And this one even less. It's still a popular caliber, which was a 454 Casull versus 16 gauge. Here we go. Let's check these things out. We even got some flattened BBs in there, pellets in there. That's pretty interesting. So we cut the wadding. We even cut the wadding. That's pretty messed up. But if you look here, I don't know if you can see it with the camera or not, but there's some pellets in there that are flattened out. That's how much velocity that thing's pushing. A lot of these are flattened out and messed up. Probably from the plastic. Probably not from the water. Again, I had it on a full choke. That's from my 190 16 gauge. Pretty interesting. Not much went through, so I guess if you're hiding behind here at, I don't know, 3 meters, 3 yards. Look, it just shredded everything here. It's like, oh, like paper, geez, mache. Wow, that's interesting. You guys, a 16 gauge is not a joke. It's a hair smaller than a 12 diameter-wise. It's not, there's not much difference, but I can see why they went to a 12 gauge and a 20 gauge, because 20 gauge is weak enough to still do some damage for like bird and everything, and 12 gauge is good enough for, you know, distance. 16 gauge gets caught in the middle, and people don't appreciate the 16 gauge power, which I learned a long time ago as a kid, from our first 16 gauge growing up. You know, even my father prefers a 16 gauge or a 20 with like a size 4 20. Then you can go with like a size 6 or a size 4 with 16 gauge, but still very, very powerful. Our next victim here, 454 Casull. Not a lot of people still talk about this cartridge. It's very, very, it's basically a hunting cartridge, self-protectant cartridge with a short barrel, like a 4-inch barrel, out in the woods, grizz country, or anything that wants to attack you. Again, you only got about 6 rounds, 5, 6 rounds, depends on the type of gun that you have. Again, you know, if you go online, you always hear about the 460. You can shoot 3 calibers in there, or 3 types of 45 caliber in a 460. 45 long Colt or Colt, 44 Casull, and 460. But you can machine the cylinder and shoot up to like 8 or 9 rounds. 45 auto rim, and there's all kinds of stuff out there. Maybe not auto rim, but there's other 45 caliber bullet. The Schofield, see that's 4. I think up to 8 or 9 once you machine that cylinder. There's a company that does that. But anyway, that's besides the point. This one went in right here and went right through, as you see right here. So it was a good shot. But I mean, for house defense, home defense, boy, hard to go wrong with either of them. I would probably go with a shotgun for home defense. Just because I know I had it on full choke. There's not a, again, we're about 15 feet away, and we still only shot in like a, I don't know, 4-inch group, basically. You can see the entrance right there, about 4, I don't know, 3-4 inches versus a projectile, a bullet. Wow. 16 gauge versus 454 Casull. Take your pick, guys, either one. Both very powerful. Good for many applications. Again, these odd calibers, not a lot of people know about. For my new viewers, it's something to consider. Find a 16 gauge somewhere in the used department. 454 Casulls are coming back out because they were expensive to buy bullets, but still a great caliber for hunting. If you can get it in a rifle form, like a big horn armory, I think. You get the lever actions, 500, 460, 45, 70, a bunch of different calibers in that big horn. Very expensive, but very well-made rifle. But Thompson Center has barrels, 45 Colt all the way up to, I don't know, I think 300 Win Mag or something. And all the flat wall bullets too, the cartridges. But yeah, guys, 16 gauge, pretty cool shotgun. If you guys don't know about it, check it out. They're cheap. My 190 model is $150 shotgun. My double barrel is a little more expensive because those are harder to come by. Those are more popular in the 12 gauge version and the 20 gauge version. So 16 gauge is, if you find one, look at it. If it looks healthy, get it. You won't be, geez, disappointed, because to shoot partridge and rabbit, very, very all-around good firearm, and almost as strong as a 12. But anyway, guys, keep it safe, keep it real, bring everybody to the range, go out and shoot, have some fun. You can go out there and blow some water jugs, it's still fun. Keep it safe, keep it real, bring everybody to the range. What's your style? 460 style.